Hello friends, warm welcome to all of you to my channel Be Prepared. Friends, KVS NVS दिल्ली में यूपीएससी या एकलव्य मॉडल रेजिडेंसी स्कूल EMRS में या कहीं भी ऑल ओवर इंडिया में प्रिंसिपल या वाइस प्रिंसिपल और अदर टीचिंग एग्जाम में एजुकेशन एंड एकेडमिक्स एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट होता है. सो फ्रेंड्स, इन सब से रिलेटेड मैं कुछ वीडियोस अपलोड कर रही हूँ जो आप सबके लिए हेल्पफुल होंगी. इनके क्वेश्चंस प्रीवियस एग्जाम से लिए गए हैं. सारी वीडियोस का अपडेट पाने के लिए आप प्लीज मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को जरूर दबाएं. तो आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन से. Anna, a young female teacher, she believes in personalized learning because she thinks that options are number 1, learners must learn on their own. Second option is students must enjoy their learning. Third option is every person must be exposed to learning, and fourth option is every learner is unique and must be given a chance to develop to the best of his ability. Personalized learning is an educational approach which aims to customize learning for each student's strength, need, skill and interest. Each student gets a learning plan that based on what they know and how they learn best. So the right answer is option 4th, that is every learner is unique and must be given a chance to develop to the best of his ability. Next question is Operation Blackboard program for primary school is related to. Options are number 1, related to improving physical and material facilities. Second option is related to admission. Third option is related to the midday meal, and the fourth option is related to Blackboard. Operation Blackboard is a scheme undertaken by the Indian government in 1987 in response to a suggestion made by NPE of 1986. The main objective of Operation Blackboard were to improve the quality of primary education, to reduce waste and stagnation and draw more students, particularly girls, into the primary education sector to realize the dreams of universal education. The project primarily aimed to provide at least 2 classrooms in every primary school and essential restrooms for both girls and boys, and appointment of at least 50% of all instructors to be women among other things. So the right answer is option 1st, that is Operation Blackboard program for primary school is related to improve physical and material facilities. Next question is mature students are. Options are number 1, believe that emotions has no place in their studies. Second option is easily resolve all their conflicts with intellect. Third option is sometimes need emotional support in their studies, and the fourth option is do not get upset by studies in difficult situation. Right answer is option 3rd, that is mature students are sometimes need emotional support in their studies. Next, fourth question is the number of factors of intelligence according to tridimensional theory is. Options are number 1, 90. Second option is 110. Third option is 135. And the fourth option is 120. Right answer is number of factors of intelligence according to tridimensional theory is 120. Next, fifth question is every learner is unique. This means that. Options are number 1, no two learners are alike in their abilities, interest and talents. Second option is learners do not have any common qualities, nor do they share common goals. Third option is a common curriculum for all learners is not possible, and the fourth option is it is impossible to develop the potential of learners in a heterogeneous class. Correct answer is option 1st, that is every learner is unique. This means that no two learners are alike in their abilities, interest and talents. Next, sixth question is constructivism as a theory emphasis on. Options are number 1, focuses on the role of imitation. Second option is emphasis the role of the learner in constructing his own view of the world. Third option is emphasis on memorizing information and testing through recall. And the last, fourth option is emphasis on the dominant role of the teacher. Jean Piaget is known as one of the first theorists in constructivism. His theories indicate that humans create knowledge through the interaction between their experiences and ideas. So the right answer is option second, that is constructivism emphasizes the role of learner in constructing his own view of the world. Next, seventh question is, by repeatedly asking children to engage in learning activities either to avoid punishment or to gain a reward is. Options are number 1, decreases extrinsic motivation. Second option is increases intrinsic motivation. Third option is would encourage child to focus on mastery rather than performance goal. And the fourth option is it decreases children's natural interest and curiosity involved in learning. Right answer is option 4, that is it decreases children's natural interest and curiosity involved in learning. Next question is, emotions and cognitions are fill up to each other. Options are number 1, completely separate from. Second option is independent of. Third option is interwoven with. And fourth option is not related to. Correct answer is option 3, that is emotions and cognitions are interwoven with each other. Next question is inclusion of children with special needs. Options are number 1 is an unrealistic goal. Second option is determinantal to children without disabilities. Third option is will increase the burden on school. And the fourth option is it requires a change in attitude, content and approach to teaching. Right answer is option 4, that is inclusion of children with special needs require a change in attitude, content and approach to teaching. Next, 10th question is, how can a teacher encourage her students to be intrinsically motivated towards learning for the sake of learning? Options are number 1, by inducing anxiety and fear. Second option is by giving competitive tests. Third option is by supporting them in setting individual goal and their mastery. And the fourth option is by offering tangible rewards such as toffees, chocolates, etc. Intrinsically motivated student is driven by their own interest and curiosity rather than grades and external award. So the correct answer is option 3, that is teacher encourage her students to be intrinsically motivated towards learning by supporting them in setting individual goals and their mastery. Next question is, teacher need to create a good classroom environment to facilitate children's learning. To create such a learning environment, which one of the given statement is not true? Options are number 1, approval of the child effort. Second option is compliance with teachers. Third option is acceptance of the child. And the fourth option is positive tone of the teacher. Correct answer is option 2, that is compliance with teachers. Next question is, a teacher labeled the head of the committee as chairperson instead of chairman. It indicates that the teacher has, options are number 1, follow a more acceptable term. Second option is has a good command of language. Third option is using a gender-free language. And the fourth option is has gender biased. Correct answer is option 4, that is the teacher is gender biased. Next, 13th question is, when children learn a concept and use it, practice help in reducing the error committed by them. This idea was given by, options are number 1, E.L. Thorndike. Second option is Jean Piaget. Third option is J.B. Watson. And the fourth option is Lev Vygotsky. Right answer is option 1, that is this idea is given by E.L. Thorndike. Next question is, which term is often used interchangeably with the term motivation? And the given options are number 1, incentive. Second option is emotion. Third option is need. And the fourth last option is inspiration. Correct answer is need. Next question is human development is, and the given options are number 1 quantitative, second option is qualitative, third option is unmeasurable to a certain extent, and the fourth option is both quantitative and qualitative. Right answer is option 4, that is human development is both quantitative and qualitative. As human development is the process of growth and change that occurs from birth to maturity. It involves psychosocial, physical and cognitive development. Qualitative change occur when an individual progress and become different from how they were previously. For example, if a child IQ level can improve from 50 to 90 after developing their creative and critical skills, then it is qualitative change. And quantitative change occur when individual acquire new information and experiences. For example, individual becomes stronger, bigger and gain more weight and height. This is an example of quantitative change. So the right answer is option 4th, that is human development is both quantitative and qualitative. Next question is, concept map are most likely to increase understanding of new concept by what? Options are number 1 transferring knowledge between content areas, second option is focusing attention on specific details, third option is prioritizing academic content for study, and the last fourth option is increasing ability to organize information logically. Correct answer is option 4th, that is concept map is most likely to increase understanding of new concept by increasing the ability to organize information logically. Next, 17th question is, human personality is the result of, options are number 1 interaction between heredity and environment, second option is only environment, third option is only heredity, and the fourth option is upbringing and education. Correct answer is option 1st, that is human personality is the result of interaction between heredity and environment. Next, 18th question is, according to Piaget's stages of cognitive development, the sensory motor stage is associated with, given options are number 1 ability to solve problem in logical fashion, second option is ability to interpret and analyze options, third option is concerns about social issues, and the fourth option is limitation, memory and mental representation. Correct answer is option 4, that is cognitive development, that is the sensory motor stage is associated with limitation, memory and mental representation. Next question is, a teacher engages her learners in a number of group activities such as group discussion, group projects, etc. The highlights dimension in the learning is, options are number 1 learning through recreation, second option is language guided learning, third option is competition based learning, and the fourth option is learning as a social activity. Correct answer is option 4, that is learning as a social activity. Last question is, inclusive education refers to which type of school education system? Options are number 1, it emphasizes the need to promote the education of the girl child only. It includes children with disability. Third option is it includes children regardless of physical, intellectual, social, linguistic or other differently abled conditions. Fourth option is it encourages education of children with special needs through exclusive schools. Right answer is option 3rd, that is inclusive education is a type of school education system which includes children regardless of physical, intellectual, social, linguistic or other differently abled conditions. That's all for today. Thank you so much.
आगे भी इस तरह की वीडियोस को सबसे पहले देखने के लिए आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें।